that John Butler went out and got during the offseason. Out of the shotgun, a flag comes down, and it was Johnson on the rush who may have jumped. We will hear from Terry McCauley, our referee, for the first time today.
Offside, defense, number 99, unabated to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Just have to time it up a little bit.
Changes a 3rd and 6 to a 3rd and 1, and up the middle for Smith. First down, New England. Out near midfield, a 7-yard burst. And give some credit to Greg Robinson-Randall, making that space for Smith to work through. From the 49-yard line, Brady again. They set it up for Glenn, his first touch. And Glenn hurdling into San Diego territory and down at the 45-yard line. That's a 7-yard hookup. Line of scrimmage is the 44. Kevin Falk is checked in, the 3rd down back on a 3rd and 3. David Patton, the motion man. Flags come down. Junior Seau coming over to make the stop. Look at his uniform. We haven't played 5 minutes of this game.
Well, Junior blitz when he knows that they're running the football.
Offside, defense, number 55, 5-yard penalty, first down.
10 at the 39-yard line after the offsides call. Play fake, well done. Brady setting it up, airing it out to the sideline, and Glenn catches Greenway.
He'll stick the ball right into his stomach and pull it right out. But this is very poised for a young quarterback. Tom Brady showing some poise on the play action. Excellent route by Terry Glenn. He breaks it off, and he's in position to make the catch. It's an excellent throw, well-designed play. Terry,
during the week of practice, he said, "I've never seen a more natural athlete." He stepped right in and didn't miss a beat. On first down, Brady, strong throw to the perimeter, and David Patton catches. Alex Moldham forced him out of bounds. A 9 or 10-yard gain, depending upon where they spot the football. On the 3rd and inches, trying to keep this drive going. Inside handoff. Edwards runs into a wall and then pushes himself forward. And it should be enough for a first down. 3rd and goal from the 8. Brady has the time. Puts it upstairs and too high once again for Glenn. It'll be 4th down. It's on field goal attempts. This is a 26-yarder. Vinatieri leans into it and bangs it through. So the Patriots with a long drive to open play today against the visiting Chargers. 3-0 New England in front. 10 domination in Miami last week, but they were on the wrong side of it. Brady steps up and throws it. Complete. Troy Brown out across the 25-yard line. And a new set of downs for New England to work with on that 17-yard hookup. 4 rushes, 12 passing plays. And a 2nd and 10 on the pitch. Kevin Falk tried to juke his way forward and couldn't fake out Orlando Ruff. It's a loss of 3. Receivers operating out of the shotgun. Brady floating toss. And Glenn could not grab it, a little bit high. And it looked ugly coming off the fingertips of Brady.
Produced for you. He felt like Terry Glenn could do that, but as you see, he's far less than 100%.
A shank off the side of the foot of Lee Johnson. Tim Dwight tried to move forward, attempting to scoop it up, but it didn't even have enough mustard on it to get down to the 45-yard line. And a 1st and 10 for San Diego from the 47. Off play action, Flutie in the air and on time for Curtis Conway into New England territory, and a first down for San Diego for a 17-yard pass play. Malloy and Law in on the coverage.
As well as from behind the line of scrimmage.
On a 2nd and 8, Flutie to the outside, and Jeff Graham. Graham extending forward out across the 25-yard line. Mike Vrabel brought him down low. A 9-yard gain and a first down.
Right, but not ever since, playing really well on both sides of the ball.
Little miscommunication, it doesn't matter. LaDainian Tomlinson bursting through the middle. And out to the 15-yard line, a 9-yard scamper. 3rd and 1. Tomlinson, he's got the first down. Bruising back, picks up 5, down to the 10.
When you play with a guy like Doug, you said, but Doug has perfect timing.
On 2nd and goal, draw play. Tomlinson taking it to the outside, diving for the goal line. The ball popped loose off the turf. And Tomlinson is down inside the 1. Chargers looking for the lead. Flutie on a give. Tomlinson tries to cut it back and no room to work with. Ryan Cox read it perfectly. Attempt for Wade Ritchie. former 49er, 21 yards away, and Ritchie puts it through as time has run out here at the end of the first quarter. Much more coming up.
First quarter in here so far in the second quarter.
Lee Johnson, 30-yard punt on his first attempt. And this one does take a New England roll. He's fortunate. Did not put it high in the air, and it rolls out of bounds as it crossed the 45-yard line of San Diego. 3-3, Chargers at Patriots. Bledsoe. And those primetime players for New England, they have not been leading this team. Flutie on a first down. Up in the air and complete. Tim Dwight, the third receiver for San Diego, finds a seam and then has some words following the play with Lawyer Malloy. 18 yards through the air. Flutie in a three-receiver set. Flutie scrambling. Flag down. Flutie on the move. Throwing on the run. Out of bounds.
Now you see Norv Turner and this San Diego Chargers offense coming out looking to take some shots deep against.
Tomlinson tried to deal with it.
Offense, number 21, 10-yard penalty, first down.
The lone objective for that one player. He wouldn't tip his hand, though, and we spoke with him a couple of days ago. Flutie. Sideline throw, it's complete. Jeff Graham able to haul it in at the 32-yard line. Otis Smith, New York Jets. Now a 2nd and 4. Freddie Jones, the tight end, the motion man. On the toss, here's Tomlinson, turning it upfield and spun down as he crosses the 30. Crowd urging on the defense. Tomlinson gets the call, puts the head down, and picks up the first down. Yards rushing other than Edgerrin James. Trying to figure that one out. Flutie on the quick toss over the middle. And Terrell Fletcher, the change of pace back, the shifty running back, picks up 9 on the pass and catch. Stevens and Law combined to make the stop. That might be that guy.
Such a strong arm. He only needs a seam to get the ball in there.
On a 2nd and 1, Flutie inside handoff. And Fred McCrary getting a rare carry up the middle for a gain of 2. Hard line. Fletcher the lone setback. Flutie, deep drop. Flutie has the time, now looking to run it, and nowhere to go. Gains a yard. He got back to the line of scrimmage and picked up 1. Willie McGinnis made sure that Flutie was going down quickly. And 36-yard field goal attempt. Bennett will hold it. Wade Ritchie with the kick. No good. Wide to the left. And San Diego comes up empty. This
Doug, a warm welcome to San Diego.
2nd and 11. Troy Brown is the motion man. Harrison now crowding the line of scrimmage. They'll throw it underneath. But David Patton creating after the catch. And brought down from behind by Ryan McNeil. Patton got the step on McNeil and used the angle. Patton's combined record is 2-10 entering action. Here's Brady. Has the time. Brady guns it over the middle. Diving attempt. And Troy Brown could not haul it in. Late flag was thrown.
Defense, number 47, 5-yard penalty, automatic first.
Chargers showing blitz. Brady does have the protection. Brady steps up and throws. Complete. Terry Glenn into San Diego territory and down at the 41-yard line. Here with New England, 5 receivers set. And some movement. Brady steps up and throws it. Far side Glenn. Lunging forward, he loses his helmet.
People to get the ball to.
Brian Cox has lined up as a fullback. Brady throwing. It's Cox making the catch and brought down at the 22-yard line. Again crowding the line, San Diego. Now they back off. Brady, look at the time he has. Brady to the end zone. Touchdown. Terry Glenn. Extra point attempt from Adam Vinatieri. And it's no good.
This kick is no good.
So the New England Patriots put 6 on the board instead of 7.
Chargers defense appeared to deflect that ball and get a hand on it.
It appeared to be 69 Ed Ellis that did deflect it a bit. So instead of the 10-3 advantage, it's 9-3 New England. Improved to 4-1. This is a crossroads game for New England. Getting to the backfield, firing through. It's Lawyer Malloy. And Tomlinson got spun down for a loss of 3.
And this is how Lawyer Malloy wants to play football. He told us, he said, I want to be one of the 8th men in the box. I need to be right at the point of attack. That's where he plays in back on the hash marks in the passing game.
Two of the best safeties in football on display here today with Malloy and Harrison crowding the line. Quick throw and Tim Dwight. He can explode. Dwight crossing into New England territory. So after a big play defensively from Malloy and the Patriots, they give up a 25-yard hookup.
And North Turner
from the 41. Terrell Fletcher in the backfield. Flutie on a quick throw. Slant play, Jeff Graham. And it works to perfection for a first down. Terrell Buckley had the coverage. 14 yards through the air.
Safeties coming over the top and try to get him in that seam where they're hitting the flat.
Doug Flutie turns 39 later this month, and another completion for Flutie. Buffalo Bills as well. 51 seconds left, first half, on a 2nd and 10. Flutie steps up, sidearm toss. Freddie Jones, the tight end, finally gets a catch on the board. And a 7-yard gain. Timeout. San Diego, that's their final timeout of the first half. Brady sends Fletcher in motion. Spread the field. Here's Flutie. Flutie. Improvising. Flutie still has the time. Sets his feet and throws. Knocked away. To Bucky Jones. 10 seconds to work with after the snap of the football. 27-yard attempt. And Wade Ritchie drills it.
And so he makes his home here during the offseason.
24 seconds left. Here in the first half. Brady rifles it over the middle to Troy Brown. And now New England can start thinking about field goal position. They do have timeouts. Play in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for this New England offense. Brady steps up, pocket collapsing. Brady, sideline, diving attempt. He caught it. Terry Glenn. What an effort by Glenn on the near side to bring that one in cleanly.
Throughout the first half, he's making plays, and all is forgiven. Much of the turmoil and controversy that has surrounded Terry Glenn since the beginning of the season, going all the way back to training camp.
Extra points scraped away. This would be a 10-6 game. Patrick pass. San Diego wasn't expecting it up the middle, and they picked up valuable yardage. A timeout called with 6 seconds to go. San Diego. 44-yard attempt. Vinatieri, they kick. No good. First miss of the season for Adam Vinatieri.
That is the end of the first half.
And the Patriots have to go into the locker room with a 9-6 lead.
Take advantage of the opportunities the defense and special teams have given this offense.
2nd and 8, deep drop from Flutie. Out to the flat, Tomlinson able to catch it. And sidestepped his way forward. New England claims they have the football. Brian Cox does come away with the ball. And dropped down at the 43.
Game today.
It was just sitting on the grass waiting for Cox to take over. There's a sprint out, Troy Brown. After the catch, it's Brown creating. And he picks up 20 yards.
Buffalo, he has to get back to the discipline and concentration it takes to play every down.
Split the backfield now, 2nd and long. Brady hit as he throws and popped up in the air. Marcellus Wiley was the man who knocked it. And Mark Edwards was there to make sure it didn't go the other way. A live football, and Mark Edwards with a heads-up play. Play clock down to 1. Play action. Brady steps up, avoids the run. Throws it to the sideline. Terry Glenn with another catch. Was this one in bounds is the question.
Terry Glenn putting in extra work today.
Here's Flutie. Pump fake. Throwing. Sideline. Separation. Curtis Conway. And he's dragged down from behind by Terrell Buckley. Oh, the time that Flutie had to work with, and he put it right where it had to be.
Isn't enough time to complete this pass. Only 4 guys are rushing right now. Flutie, he's looking at Conway all the way. Little pump fake to the right, buys a little time, and Terrell Buckley must have bought the fake because he's nowhere near Conway. Conway has him beat by maybe 5 yards or so. Conway stays with the play. Good.
56-yard completion down to the New England 20. 1st and 10. Flutie again throwing, finds the opening, and finds Conway on back-to-back plays inside the 2. Goal. Hand up. Tomlinson tried to turn it upfield. Second effort. Did he get there? Yes. Touchdown, San Diego. The 3-yard drive. Flutie to Conway, the key one, on back-to-back pass plays.
The pass in the third quarter. Defense total collapse.
On a give for Antoine Smith. Tried the shake and bake move and then forced to the sideline. Flags come down. 2 of them, in fact. Ryan McNeil in on the coverage to make that tackle. A 1-yard gain.
We talk about their inability to run the ball.
Face mask penalty.
Face mask. Defense. Number 47. 5-yard penalty. First down.
It's an aggressive attacking style. We'll talk a little bit more about it as the game progresses.
On a handoff for Smith, and he takes it up the middle. Antoine Smith.
The game plan, and then Jim is making the calls on game day.
Sideline toss. Troy Brown tried to break through a tackle. He did bring McNeil with him for a couple extra yards. Pascal has been so successful here, and you just don't want to mess things up.
That's right, and well loved by the defensive players on this football team.
Meanwhile, New England is moving the football. Patrick pass setting up as a receiver. Field entirely. On 2nd and 8, Brady short drop and a quick throw underneath. David Patton took a smack, but he didn't have it up for the first down. A gain of 9 out across the 30-yard line.
And that smack was delivered by Rodney Harrison, who came in
during his rookie year in 1994. He saw something in his 5th-round draft pick. Mark Edwards, the ball carrier, and it's a gain of 3. Again, it's Harrison involved in the stop, combining with Rogers Beckett, the free safety. He'll come onto the field for San Diego, recently signed from Denver. Flags down. Handoff, trying to take it up the gut. Antoine Smith, and it's enough for a first down. We'll see what the penalty marker is as Smith crossed the 20-yard line, and New England Patriots have won 9 straight over the San Diego Chargers, dating back to their last loss to the Chargers back in 1970. They trail 13-9. Brady, he's got Edwards inside the 5. It's in at fullback. Jumbo formation. Handoff. Driven back. Second effort. Touchdown. Antoine Smith. He got hit by Sayal and kept going in the right direction.
And you asked me, is he a top back in the National Football League? And that's because at moments, he can make some tremendous plays. We know
71-yard drive, capped off by Antoine Smith's second effort. 16-13 Pats. For San Diego, a 1st and 10 at the 35. Here come the Patriots on a rush. Flutie, under heat. Flutie can't get rid of it. Lawyer Malloy. He chased him down from behind for the sack. But he is not on the field as we get underway in the 4th. New England leading at 16-13. Tom Brady is sacked back at the 10-yard line by Ray Lee Johnson. And a good push from this San Diego defensive line to get in the face of Brady.
Plays the turnovers and interceptions down in this part of the field and at this part of the ball game.
No, it should be good field position for the San Diego team. We know what Dwight is capable of. Johnson, high punt. Dwight backpedals to the 40. Cuts it upfield. Dwight has a lane to Dwight. Crossing the 35, and he's finally brought down at the 32-yard line by Roman Pfeiffer. His team down by 3. A 1st and 10 from the New England 34. Up the middle, Tomlinson. And a flag down. Here's Terry McCauley.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense. Number 24. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Ty Law, the vet. Out of the shotgun. Flutie finds some extra time. Tries to get rid of it. Doug Flutie was down. Brian Cox was twirling him down. And Flutie released the football late.
And they're going to get him for intentional grounding.
And they should.
Well within the pocket. He was actually in the grass, but no receiver was to that side of the field.
That'll go down as a sack. Wait a second. Flag down. Oh, and it's going to work against New England.
To pull down anyone.
Tomlinson turns it upfield. And hop, skip, and a jump forward.
This is the mainstay with this defense now.
Flutie on a give. Terrell Fletcher accelerating. He's got a first down.
Terrell Fletcher.
From the 6. Flutie on a handoff. Tomlinson. Forced forward for a gain of 3. Rowe looking to regain the lead on a double tight end set. Hiding in motion. Play action. Flutie throws it to the end zone. Caught by Hyden. Touchdown, Chargers.
Malloy is not happy. Felt like he was held on the play by the tight end, Freddie Jones.
Extra point. It's muffed. Darren Bennett. How about this? Second extra point today that was not converted. One from New England, one from San Diego. How big is that? It's still a 3-point game. Extra point would have given San Diego the 4-point lead. Instead, 19-16. Brown in motion towards the slot. Brady steps up, unloads it. Sideline throw. Incomplete. Glenn, the intended receiver. And New England is forced to punt. Glenn was matched up with Molden.
Yeah, that time I think he was trusting that, you know, Terry Glenn could run down that pass. He put some air under it. You know, Glenn, he hasn't caught a ball here in the second half.
Tim Dwight set up San Diego nicely with great field position. Take a look at this. Leach Johnson losing the football. He couldn't get rid of it. Picked up and run into the end zone. Touchdown for Derek Harris. How strange does it get? Johnson had his problems earlier in the day. He saw the rush from Harris and could not get rid of the football. By 10. Clock is moving with 8:38 left. Antoine Smith has returned as he takes it up the middle and carries to the 35-yard line for a gain of 9.
That ball comes out. It's live the whole time.
Antoine Smith slices through for a first down at the 40-yard line. Give Harris credit. When he began hugging Johnson, he got hold of that right hand.
That's right. Was able to get the ball out. Not only first, and then once the ball is out, try to recover it and then make the tackle.
Brady sets it up. Antoine Smith moves to the 45-yard line for a gain of 5.
Well today, it's going to have to start getting the ball back to Terry Glenn, try to manufacture some yards, and now they go to Antoine Smith.
Smith inching closer to midfield as he picks up 4. He needs to get to the 50 for the first down. Marcellus Wiley with the tackle. 1 for New England. Have to get to the 50. And Smith isn't even close. Gerald Dixon wrapped him up on the
last 2 plays here.
Ball at 4th and 2. Smith, he's got the first down across midfield. And down at the San Diego 48. He picked up 5. He needed 2. Great. Kevin Falk is checked in. Brady wants to throw it. Brady, sideline route. And brought in by Terry Glenn on the far side. Another first down for New England. There is no Drew Bledsoe to come in and save the day. It's all on the right arm of Tom Brady. Outside for Troy Brown. Covered by Tay Cody. And Brown with a good gainer on first down. It's 9 yards.
But he comes up throwing, looking for Terry Glenn.
Now 3rd and 1 and even 5 minutes to go here in the 4th. New England down by 10. Set it up. Kevin Falk. Shake and bake move as Falk gets across the 15. 12-yard pass play. Brady to Falk. By the 13. Brady in the pocket. Brady guns it into traffic and twirl down Troy Brown. That's good for 10 yards. 0:09 to go. 1st and goal. Handoff. Antoine Smith pushed backwards. And a loss of 3 on the play. John Perella, first man to greet him. They are going for it. Play clock was down to 1. Brady steps up, fires, incomplete. Troy Brown, the intended receiver. And now they face a 4th down.
They're going to go for a field goal here. You do need 2 scores. Showing a lot of confidence in Adam Vinatieri.
Stop Tomlinson, depending upon how San Diego plays it. 23-yard attempt. And Vinatieri splits the uprights. This is a 7-point game. San Diego 26, Patriots 19 with 3:31 left. A road win against New England. They've lost 9 straight in the series. Flutie on a handoff. Tomlinson turning the corner. And goes down shy of the 40-yard line. 8-yard gain. Fred McCrary gave him a block up front to work with.
You know, Fred McCrary was working against Roman Pfeiffer.
Ball game. It's been a good one here in Foxborough. 3rd and 1. Flutie on a handoff. Tomlinson. He didn't get there. No gain on the play. New England gets a huge effort from Brian Cox up the middle. Brown forced to backpedal from the 10. Does he have room to work with? He does. Brown out across the 40. Getting to the outside. And spun down at midfield, but a flag on the play. 40-yard return after the 50-yard punt. Penalty marker is down at the San Diego 47.
During return, holding, receiving team, number 22, 10-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down.
Terrence Shaw, the former Charger. Tom Brady trying to lead this team back. Here's Brown. And he gets caught after the gain of 3. That's going to roll it down to the 2-minute warning. For this New England club, you've seen what San Diego did in the past, blowing fourth-quarter leads. They blew one last week in Cleveland. Here's Brady. He's got the first down. Brady connecting to Troy Brown, who has become a target for Tom Brady in his short stint in the NFL. 12 yards. And Brown has 9 catches for 98 yards. Get a first down and move the chains. On a 3rd and 10, Brady steps up, still has the time. Great touch on the ball to Brown. And a first down for New England inside the 30. 16-yard hookup. 26-19. Brady steps up. Brady looks. Brady fires. Incomplete. Inside David Patton trying to take it. And he's brought down at the 4.
Young man, only second year in the National Football League. But look at the time, only a 3-man rush. You allow him to grow in confidence as the game goes on. And now you're in crucial moments of the game, and he's at his best in terms of that confidence as he comes in. And this is just a bullet, a strike to David Patton, who makes an excellent grab, able to pick up some additional yards after the catch. But again, it all starts.
Bootleg. Brady throwing. Wide open. Touchdown. Jermaine Wiggins. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this thing up late in the 4th.
Just an excellent play call by the offensive coordinator, Charlie Weiss.
Those timeouts. So Doug Flutie has 1 timeout left to work with 36 seconds to go in the 4th.
You can't get your extra points and you miss field goals, and when you don't secure the punt and hold on to the football, you allow teams to make plays. You find yourself in a situation at the end of the game.
Native Massachusetts native. 12-1 as a starter in this stadium going back to his Boston College days. On a handoff, Tomlinson bursting through the hole. Out across the 35-yard line. Richie even a chance to win it with a field goal. Flutie. No timeouts left, keep in mind. Flutie scrambling, throwing, and complete. What a pass to Curtis Conway, and the clock is moving. Down to 12 seconds left. It's turning it into a 59-yard attempt for the win. Bennett the holder, David Binn will snap. Wade Ritchie leans into it. The kick is on the way. And short. We are going to overtime.
It's no call. Sir, 55's calling it. We're okay. What's your call? His call is tails. His call is tails. It is tails. San Diego won the toss.
So San Diego has won the toss. They'll receive it to open play at the end of regulation. Overtime is next in Foxborough. On the kick. Jenkins from the 1. Jenkins looking for the angle. Jenkins squeezing through a hole and brought down at the 40-yard line. 39-yard return, and special teams continues to be a problem for this New England club. Odin 15 last year. Chance to go 4-1 with a victory here today. Flutie, quick drop, quick throw. Underneath Terrell Fletcher. And he is met quickly by Malloy, a gain of 5. First minute of play in overtime. Out of the shotgun, Flutie. Throwing. Diving attempt. Tim Dwight. Incomplete. Chargers will punt. First and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 23. Checking off the line is Brady. Play clock is down to 3. Here comes the rush. Brady steps up, throws it long. Deep ball. Down the sideline. Incomplete. David Patton and a flag down. Alex Molden with the coverage.
Now,
Automatic first down.
And now in overtime, they decide to blitz the young quarterback. Has one-on-one coverage outside with David Patton. Alex Moden has to find the football, get back inside. Give Patton credit for coming back inside, working his way back to the ball. And that's where
40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Brady steps up, guns it. Underneath the coverage to Patton. And it gets made at the 32-yard line. Good for 8 yards.
blitzers, I should say.
Kevin Falk in the backfield now. Play clock down to 1. 3rd and 5. Brady. Rush coming. He gets rid of it. Kevin Falk down the sideline and a first down for New England. Oh, what a big play for this Patriots offense. A 1st and 10 for New England. Handoff. Smith. And again spilled out for a loss on the play.
Later, 44-yard field goal. Adam Vinatieri. Good. It's good. They beat Doug Flutie in Foxborough. Are you kidding me? Perhaps his last visit there ever. And the Patriots, with Tom Brady throwing an amazing amount of times. Tom Brady, 33 of 54 for 364. What poise. Patriots come from 10 back to win.
Yeah, and amazing he found a go-to receiver in Terry Glenn back for the first time in a month, and he comes back and plays well.
So a tough loss for San Diego's now dropped 2 in a row after starting out 3-0.